It's not just about,
You're 100% right on that situation too. It's like you start to look at all these people who want war and who want to go fight and they want to do all these things. They've never set foot in another country. They've never fought a war. Like I never have. And I can't sit there and tell you to go over and just start killing people because you think that that's a good idea. You have to look at the real situation of that. And the loudest people in the room in any situation are always the ones who typically have never been through that and don't know what it's like to have that situation happen to them. The people who are talking crap about this princess or the people who are, doing the things that they're doing have no clue what it's like to run a company, no clue what it's like to have a child, no clue what it's like to do these things, but they're sitting there throwing these stones at a glass house, and it's just insane to me.
yeah, and I think really what struck me this morning, and this all came to me kind of on my run after I had saw the headlines, and I just was thinking about humanity, and I was thinking about all the struggles I've had in the 10th year of my running, right? Which,
Hmm.
my physical struggles, the injuries, and just the humanity of aging.
Hmm.
And I was just like, wow. And I listen to people who don't take care of themselves, who are having problems in their late 30s, early 40s. And I'm thinking to myself, I wish I could tell you and you'd listen to me and say, get ahead of the problems now. You're not going to like what they look like in your 60s.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. As my son figured out the other day, I was having a problem with my hip. And I finally figured out what it was 6 months of trying different things. And he said, so really what it was, Dad, was a strength issue? I said, yeah, it was a strength issue. When I started doing rowing,
Hmm.
my hip felt better. And what was that? That's strength.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. Because, see, I thought it was stretching. I thought it was a multitude of different things that was causing the problem. And it wasn't. It was just I wasn't using my hip that way.
Right.
And so I needed to do something else. But that's a kind of a hit and miss of humanity. These are problems you don't have in your 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
But these are problems you have later on in life. And I just want to warn people as humans, hey, listen, this is how the world goes,
Yeah.
right? This is what happens when you age. This is what happens when you start wars. And what's fascinating, my research, which is kind of off subject, but my research is into how great powers have proxy wars, like this current situation in Ukraine. Why?